Hi everybody, we are just going to go live very soon.
Hi everybody, we are just going to go.
Sorry for the repeat, I forgot to mute that. Anyways, we're about to go live very soon, so please wait while I share this a little bit, and then once the music starts, you know, it's time for see. But we're going to play a little bit of background music while I do this, just so it just makes things a little easier for you to wait. See you in a few minutes. Like I say, we will be live in a mo, guys, so please feel free to share, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to all my social medias. All my links are down below for everything, including my website, which has everything you want to know about VTLS on it. Anyways, guys, we are going to start soon, and please keep it in mind, we do try to be PG-13, but due to our sense of humour and parts we talk about, we might go 18+. So if you're easily offended by anything we say, keep that in mind. We're only messing around or having a topic discussion and not targeting anybody. Because we love everybody the same, including ourselves. So please enjoy the show. Also, guys, I'm sponsored by Lifecost, or whatever it's named now, due to my friend keeps changing the company name. So please check out the link down below. Also, music provided by Enquire Within. Yes, proper bands. So yes, and also disclaimer: I do not own the music provided by these bands. They were provided to me by the bands themselves to have on there to promote their works. So please support their official releases. So it's all under fair use and all that, because I have got official permission to use it. So, yep, thank you guys for doing it. If you're interested to get your band or solo act onto my show, please let me know at vamplossahotmail.com, and please check him out. The link is down below. And the song was done by Erim Admit, so please check out his site as well. Anyways, guys, by the way, I'll be at MCM in October in Comic Village from the 25th to 27th October 2019 in London to celebrate the release of Volume 3 that came out this month. So if you want to celebrate it with me in October, please get down there. I even have a featured artist on my table, Erim Admit. She's been working on her own series at the moment, and she's going to do a collective of shorts just for MCM, hopefully, if she does get it done on time. So we're not promising anything, but if she does, you will really enjoy it. I've seen a couple of shorts myself, and I had a little giggle. So please check out Erim. Anyways, guys, we're going to put the theme song on now, so we are nearly ready, and we'll see you live. Hi everybody, this is James with Vamp the Lost Soul. How are you? And so much has happened since I've been last live. Obviously the PC had to be fixed with a new fan because the old fan was really crap at taking heat. So basically it kept shutting my computer down. So I had to cancel live draws until obviously fan. Now I've got a new fan. A lot has happened. Volume 3 has released. I've obviously got married, if you haven't noticed by now. Oops, wrong ring. Hold on. And my fingers are getting fat from the heat, even though I'm already a big guy as it is. So anyways, yeah, so now it's the right way around because that was my engagement ring. Here we go. That is my wedding ring. I went to Toxinaku, I won a art contest, and now I'm going to be judging for next year's Toxinaku, so that was a really big honor. And I'm going to be throwing some prizes there, so if you want to get your butts down there next year and compete, I will be judging. So yeah, check that out. And also, I got a table for MCM, and I've got a first-time featured artist on my table, Hayrin.art. Please go check out her stuff. I will put her link down below after this live draw. So the next one, her link will be down below, because we're just talking about how to set up and stuff like that. So anyways, we are continuing where we left off, where everything went to shit with the fan. So we are going to do Kaz's room. So anyways, let's begin. So obviously, hopefully nothing will happen this time, but at the moment it's all been behaving itself, and I'm using rubber, aren't I? See. And anyways, so how have you all been today, guys? Edit undo, that is the wrong one. We want the blues. We want blues because we're not depressing emos, I swear. Anyways, enough with the bad accent. But how have you all been, guys? I hope you've all been well, and I hope you have like sort of enjoyed like whatever you've been up to, guys. What you've been up to this summer, please let me know. If you were there at the sign-in where I released Volume 3, please let me know, guys. Seriously, like it'd be really fantastic to hear if you were at the release signing, and obviously tell me what you think, because obviously it'd be really awesome to hear that from you guys, and that'd be great. Obviously we've already had reviews out from Manga, etc. I'm going to put his links down below as well, because he'll be doing a competition run it up to MCM to celebrate alongside me the release of Volume 3 finally. I've already got started on Volume 4. I've done 3 pages so far because I was trying to figure out how to best intro Volume 4. That's why it took me a bit long to make a start on it, because I want Volume 4 start to be like, damn, sort of levels good. So yeah, a lot has happened and it has been manic. So yeah, so anyways guys, how have you all been? Let me know. Come down and chat with me with the VTLS crew people. Yep, this is the VTLS crew. Anyways, big it up. Anyways, right, we're gonna rub that out because I'm using the absolute wrong tool for this, because even though I've got it like mostly rightly set up, I didn't get it properly set up. So we want to get like a very nice setup going on. So because now when I press control, I can make straight lines because I'm a div and I didn't do that before. So obviously we want the covers to be small, and then do a dot here, and then see what I mean. So now I've got a really nice straight line to go with it. And then let's see, desktop will be there. Reminds me a bit of a hailstorm, that does. Don't know why, just does. Anyways, hello person watching, how are you today? Feel free to talk. By the way, what have you done this summer holiday? Have you done fun stuff? Blah, blah, blah. If you want to join the everything VTS related, I'm just going to say, just go down. I've got like now neaterized links, because before it was like picture thing and I just got random pictures. But now I've neatened it all up on like sort of nice little templates because, you know, you learn from that. That's what you do. You're here. I mean, I am here to learn, and that's all that matters, right? Long as I learn from my mistakes and not make it hopefully any more. Right, so the TV's going to be here. So as you can see, I'm trying to template everything at the moment to get like a decent perspective. So I'm not sure, do I do a straight line? No, you won't be able to see that, will you? Because if you think about it, yeah. So we got like the TV and that set up, and the bookcase. So obviously now what we got to do is do the shelving, just to make sure like everything actually goes. Go away. Nobody likes you. Go away. Sorry. Nobody likes you, shelf. Please do not bother me. Please do not harass me. Anyways, so I know, random, sorry. Yeah, so as you can see at the moment, like yeah, I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? Edit undo. So we want this shelf to go absolutely nicely. Need to sort of, yeah, just zoom in everything to the middle. Don't worry, it is like, I know it's a bit weird, but it will like make sense like once it's done. So it's just me just like sort of like trying to make everything sense at the moment. So I will apologize if this looks a bit weird for now, because at the moment I'm still learning everything I need to know about perspective at the moment. So oh, nice bit of metal there. Sorry, you can tell I'm a metalhead. I apologize. Well, actually, I don't apologize. What am I talking about? I am proud. I am proud to be a metalhead. Anyways, all jokes aside. Yeah, so straight line it, and then what we can do is just use that, yeah, as a meeting point. It all makes sense in a minute. Don't worry, it will. Like, at the moment, I am just literally working on perspective, because Joe has literally gave me a spanking for not using perspective properly, and I should be I should really start using it now. So there we go. So hopefully, Joe spankings. I know it sounds a bit ooh spanking, but no. Like, all jokes aside, like I am really trying my best to learn it and not screw it up. So like that. So like the intersections here. So the shelving. No, actually, yeah. I think we're gonna leave that shelf alone, and then obviously, hold on. Why are you not going straight line? Oh, that's because I'm using the wrong tool, like a div. Anyways, yes, of course I'm using the wrong bloody tool. Yeah. Anyways, there we go, and then one more shelf for the road, and then yeah, there we go. And then obviously I don't edit undo. And my phone's vibrated. Who loves me, baby? Got messages. Oh, Persephone. Oh, don't worry, it's just wedding photo stuff. And yes, you will not get to see them, sadly, because they are private, and I would like to have my privacy respected, please. Thank you. We love you, but I would like to have some privacy. So I might share a couple, you never know. Well, we'll see what the wife says, but maybe an episode, if when we talk about it, we're like, hey, would it be cool to have the fans see, you know, me wedding some of me wedding pictures, sort of things. But yeah. Anyways, that's only if we are allowed. If I am allowed, and I am good, boys. I sound like a dog. If I am good by it, maybe I shall allow it. But there we go. Oh, edit, undo. Hold on, we are going to fix this. So I'm just trying to fix all the line work at the moment, just so. And don't worry, they won't appear in the final thing. It's just, this is just reference, really, more than everything. To be honest, I really should have started out with a cupboard and then worked towards a TV. So I'm not going to delete the TV because the TV I've worked too hard on. So I want that to actually be completed. But the shelf, I think, will start again from scratch. Edit, undo. See, I rub out the wrong things. That is not good. There we go. So, anyways, what have you been up to throughout the weekend, guys? Because, obviously, like, some of you maybe are younger than the age of 18, so some of you might have had a really cool summer holiday, might have done some cool stuff. As for me, I went to, obviously, Tuxnaku, met up with my friend, had a brilliant time, took up one of my wedding presents from one of my friends. Thank you very much for letting me to be in the Med Cafe. But, yeah, so there is a lot to talk about of Tuxnaku, so if you want to know the highlights of the events, let me know. I might actually do, if you want me to do like a sort of Tuxnaku recap video, I will let you know, because obviously they were the first to have publicly volume 3 as a gift to Tuxnaku. Just say, look, here you go, I have like sort of donated my manga to the library, so people can read it, and maybe like if they feel obliged to give their opinion, stuff like that. So I really got to stop doing that. Okay, so we've got the shelving. So how I want to do the shelving on this is I want to get like sort of a modern gaming shelf going on. So we're going to do 3 layers, I think. You'll see what I'm up to in a minute. It's just sort of, yeah. And we don't really want that. So what we want to do is do that. I think you'll see what I'm up to in a minute. Yeah, hopefully, it's a cool idea that will come to fruition, but we'll see. Actually, we want to do that. Just make sure that line's actually straight before we go through for it. Like so. And then, obviously, like, as you can see, I'm going for, like, sort of like a modern home feel to it. Like that. And then, obviously, like that. So I'm trying to go for like sort of like the modern shelf look, and just like sort of, I'm doing it again, stop it. Anyways, and then like that, should have done stuff like that. So as you can see here, and then we'll rub out that. Undo. God's sake, James, stop rubbing out the wrong bits. So we have that sort of thing. So as you can see, I'm going for like I say, like a modern sort of home thing where you got like, instead of like a proper shelf, you got like a sort of jigsaw shelf going on. So I'm trying to go for that sort of look that I was inspired by. Hopefully it will look modernish enough. If not, then oopsie daisy, I apologize. Please do not spank me too hard. Promises. Anyways, hopefully we might have Hayrin coming up soon for the live draw, so we'll see what happens there. I'm just gonna tag Hayrin now because she is online. Hayrin, free to jump in general chat when you're ready if you're free. Smiley face. There we go. Because I want to promote Hayrin today, so I want to go on here talking about what she's up to and stuff like that, especially now she's sharing a table with me as a featured artist. She is now part of the VTLS crew. We have stolen her from you know, the ways of Earth, and you know, yeah, I'm making up a story at this point. We have stolen her, I swears. We stole her legitimately. But yeah, anyways, jokes aside, right, let's try and... I keep getting the wrong damn tool. Stop it! Naughty James. Now we need to sort of get that TV sort of done. I don't know why I'm thinking Wallace and Gromit tune there. Go. Hey, something a bit more funky. Yeah. What? Is it rubber? I think I've run something out. Oh well. Anyways. Yeah, edit undo. I think we need to sort of need to do something. So yeah, the line would be under there, and then straight line it, sort of like that. There we go. Edit undo. So we'll get, like I say, we're trying to go for like a modern home look. And then what we do is we'll go for like a sofa, I think. So if we want the sofa to stick out, we want it like sort of here and have like the head of the couch here. So now I've just got to find where the seating bit is. So if we go for that and then just sort of build up from there, sort of, and then sort of like that. Hopefully, like, I've done the perspective correctly. If not, I am in for such a telling off. Right, so the circle bit should be there. Sort of. Should lower a bit. Don't know why. But, yeah. There you go. So. And obviously, like, you need to foreshorten this coming up, so like that. I know, like I said, a modern home, but we need some like creature comfort things going on, like sofas and stuff like that. So breathe. Speak, Raven, and breathe. Speak now or forever hold your goddamn peace. So yeah, I'm gonna have a quick drink because I am damn thirsty. Yeah, so we've got that. So we've got the gaming consoles, we've got the bookshelf, so it's going to be like books and games on there, I think. We're going to go for that sort of look. Like a geek sort of thing. Would it work with the shelf underneath? Trying to work it out. Not really. To be honest, that's like the halfway line anyways, so you wouldn't really see much of it, but what's on top. So that's what I'm still learning perspective. So if I'm wrong, please mention it, guys, and I shall correct myself ASAP. But yeah, anyways, and I think what we can do is just make them like sort of, you can tell they're like one of those mechanical chairs that you could just put out from the side and like sort of put your feet out and sort of bigger buttons like that, and yep. Or we could just material thing. Because if we want to make it modern, we don't want to make it look old-fashioned. We want a modern sofa where you can pop the legs out. So that would be my thoughts on that. Now, what can we put above? I'm thinking maybe like one of those. Oh, didn't do it from the dot. Naughty me. I'm thinking maybe one of those like sort of digital frames would be probably quite cool. So you know, like instead of having a you have like a sort of plug-in instead, and obviously like, you know, so they got one of those sort of like big, because we want to make it like a geek den as much as we can, and we've got a bookshelf and that, and I think what we can do is put a table somewhere around this corner, but have it like an entrance to the back garden here, and then the door should be behind us in the house, so you're looking from like sort of like your back to the door perspective. You know, if we'll go with that and see how it goes. Right, would you be able to see something at the bottom at least? Just about, I would say, yes. Yeah, so we got that, and then obviously I'm going to use the same dot guideline to sort of make the frame of the digital frame. And obviously, and what we can do is just hint there's like a cable maybe going down from the back, so sort of like that. So basically, and then what we can do is like sort of draw in. That curtain's not, that green screen is not making a green screen properly today, is it? Just notice that behind me. Yeah, so we're gonna do that, and obviously, like I say, we want to make this as techie as possible. This home, and then maybe have a low table here, I would say. So if we use the perspective dot to sort me out a small sort of, and I'm doing it with the wrong tool again, aren't I? God damn it, James. Yeah, you can hear me tell myself off a lot, obviously. And then we could have like a sort of like edit undo. Sorry about that. We're going to probably do like a tablet sort of thing, I think. Sort of like, I think we could do like a tablet here, and then a couple more remotes here, like sort of like that, and then a sort of like a controller. We have like that, and then got consoles up here, and then a bunch of consoles. So maybe it's got these wires sort of. Yeah, I think that will cool. That'd be a cool thing. So you have like a sort of gaming controllers here, Xbox controller me things, because Jess has got a PlayStation, so I think it'd be fair to give Xbox a sort of, or the VTLS equivalent of an Xbox, to sort of give it a bit more, give the background a lot of life. And I need water again because I am thirsty. It's hot today. So this is a good day to put the fan to the test, and we shall save just in case anything goes wrong, because I do not want anything to go wrong at this point. Now what we can do is make a study table. I don't know, like maybe we should put a study table like maybe here, so the door is behind you but the study table's there, sort of thing. So, Joe, what, this song reminds me of House of the Rising Sun for some reason. There is a house in New. Yeah, it's got that sort of feel to it. Sorry. So sometimes when you're in the band, you'll know this. So people hopefully would agree with me when I say this. But sometimes you hear songs within songs. Your brain sort of trains itself to sort of like recognize songs without you knowing it. You know, you sit there and go, oh, it's this song, by the way. Yeah, I know that song. Yeah, so if we do that, have a little study table. So sort of like there, and then maybe have like a sort of study chair there. Like that, like one of those like PC wheelie chairs. Just to make sure it's all with me. Yeah, wow, that was actually a really good guess. I'm really proud of myself. That was a really awesome guess. I'm going to give myself a clap for that. I know it's sad, but I do not care. I'm going to give myself a clap. I am happy. I feel like a smart boy. Ice is smart now. Look at that, it's dissing myself. So yeah, I do diss myself a lot, but you know, it's all within fun. So we got books. I feel like, say, we'll leave books there, like so, and we're just going to show sign of Kaz using it, so we'll probably put like a chipboard placed on the table, that, like a little processor there, sort of like something, I don't know, we'll do that, and then sort of like, that, and then sort of like a container, that, with the Magi like sort of molecule in it. So sort of like that. Just like that. And maybe like what we can do is so she's developing something new on the table. Sort of like that. So it's like a 2.0 of the hand cannon, I think. So, and then put like, we'll title like the science of Magi. And then maybe put Easter egg. I don't know, like maybe I'll put my own signature or Haven's signature. Like, I don't know yet. I think it'd be cool to have like a little Easter egg in there. Let's say, yeah. So yeah. So we'll save that. Because I'm liking the way that's actually looking like at the moment. So, sort of like that, and then obviously it's half apart, and then you obviously got the top bit like sort of like that, and then obviously got wire sticking out of it like so, and like a chipboard probably. So yeah, so it looks like stuff is sticking out of it. Right, what do we do? I think like so we'll get the walls up. And what we can do, instead of doing the usual, what can we put at the back wall here? I just realised something. It's because obviously I want to keep this straight as possible. So, yeah, it's gone to shit. This is where it goes to shit normally. So maybe it'd be smart just to do it at that point, and then just sort of follow the lines. And as for the lights, see, I'm not sure what sort of lights I should put in the room. Obviously it's a modern home, so I'm thinking maybe like those modern like roof ceiling lights. I'm thinking maybe putting that in. So, and obviously to make the house a little more modern. A lot of modern homes have these like glass out towards the back garden. So I would assume like if obviously I'm the right Vamp Lost Soul, but if I was Kaz and I'll have like an armored parents, I had a home, it'd probably be like sort of like a modern sort of like that. Then we can have like the modern sort of when you put your handles in, and then you got like the key slot here, I would say, and then gonna be a bit weird. Maybe like sort of we have like sort of like back garden sort of thing going on. So we do that, and then that, and yep. And what we can do is just that out. We got like the back garden sort of showing almost. Obviously I think because of way Kaz tests a tech, it'd be sort of the back garden would be like brick wall fence. And obviously like, you know, obviously with their parents like professions, it'd be like easier to sort of guard secrets. So yeah, and then just sort of to have like that people can't come in. So I feel like they would be very secure of their home because of what they got in there. So they'll probably have like cameras and everything. Not that is conspicuous at all, I swear not. Have like cameras in there. It looks like almost like a military institution. But yeah, I would think like Kaz's home would be like quite highly secured. Not with tech and that. And probably like that would probably be electric. So it'd be like there, you got like electric box there. Like, see, I'm doing this for everything now because like Joe is really like dug into me. Like, yeah. So, no. Sorry, like tunes into my ears. I am keeping an eye on the chat more often because I don't want to miss comments again. So yeah, here we go. So we got that. So, and then obviously that's the underneath. See, get to see underneath of that. I like rubbing out the doors a lot, but once I ink it properly, it'd be a lot more clearer. But I just wanted to make sure, like, obviously you got the, like, obviously like the anti-grip paint probably be on there, and then and again, it's properly this time. And a little bit further. There you go. And then what we'll do is we'll rub out this bit. And then obviously that would be like the locked brick garage. So, like, I imagine their garden would be very concrete. And very little of it would be garden. So maybe this bit would be garden. So you got like the pavement sort of... No, not like that. I would say probably go out a bit more into... Yeah, sort of like that. And then you got like bushes there. So they probably only have bushes there for like security reasons. So... And then just get the rubber and just sort of... Like that. And then it's just be like mostly pavement. Sort of. Obviously make it look nice still, but yeah. Imagine that, and then... And I'm doing it again. I'm using the wrong pen. See, my default is to go back to that pen. Like that, and then obviously... And I need the drawing pen. This is why I'm going back, because I'm going back and forth between that tool. And then obviously you have the padlock, like sort of like there. And just sort of... I don't think they would decorate it, really. I wouldn't think they're a very creative family. So, creative thinking, yeah, but creative artistically, no. So, yeah, I'm just, like, going into Kaz's brain, and that would probably be more like a steel door. And, obviously, that would have a padlock like that, and then I'll have another padlock here. Got, like, the handle there. And it probably, like, opens like that. And then... Oh, edit, undo. See, I don't know actually. I think the brick wall will be a little bit more in, to be blunt with myself. So it'll probably be like here. We'll put like the electric box maybe a little further in. I just realised like how the doors are going to slide in and out if got no wall there to sort of slide into. So I think we'll do that. Yeah. Well, actually, no. Actually, no. We're going to keep it like that. So it'd be like an open... Yeah. And then what we can do is do like two sort of drawing layers. So we have one at the front, one at the back. And I think that'd be like really good for me to sort of do that. Yeah. What we can do is have like the sun out here. And sort of... homes in the background that are completely black, and then get like the sun sort of. Yeah. Okay. Oh. See. Let's just make sure first that it's flat. It's yeah. So can do. I would do that, and then that, and then yeah, and then what we can do is just like do a couple of yeah, right, because it's a summer's day. I think we'll just keep that black and then keep everything forward like coloured, so we can actually like just concentrate. Concentration sits in Kaz's home. Now, as for the lights, we're going to go into another layer for this. So layer, new raster layer. So what we want to do is go for a green. You'll see in a minute why I'm doing this. Just so when I'm inking, I can actually map this out better. So like that, and then sort of. Yeah. So, and then what we can do is just do the ceiling lights one by one. So why I'm doing this, it just makes it easier for me to sort of size down. And obviously, like I say, I want to make this into a modernized home. So instead of having like strips of lights, I think we're going to go for like those little circle lamps. Just tapping it. So yeah, we're going to go for little circle lamps. And why am I patting this side? Is this side I got to pat out? So anyways. Yeah. So we could do that. And just... Okay, cool. I think we are pretty much ready to go now. So we can ink, finally. So, layout, new raster layout. So that is going to be a little distracting for now, but... I think we should use this for now. Just so I've got something to follow. Ah. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's fine. Hit undo. Yeah. So what we do is we'll do all the straight line stuff first. Ooh. That's fine. So, see, get rid of that. Oh, no. There we go. So yeah, what we're going to do is just deal with this. Just follow these lines. Hold on. Edit undo. So this is why I go for like the polygon tools. It just makes it a lot easier to keep things in where I want it. So makes it easier to do things like this. Yep. Edit undo. What we do is once we do the consoles, we'll rub things out bit by bit, so we can just get a bit of a feel for the room. But yeah, now we are just going to do this. Wait, balls. Yeah. So we're going to have to do this now. It's okay. And rubber. Okay, so yeah, we've done a bit of a cock up, but I think what we'll do is we get Photoshop up and then fix the problem. At the moment, I think we just really concentrate on getting those lines. So this is why I use this. Anyway. Like I say, everything straight that I can do now, I will do now and then get it all straight and ready. So, like this, for example. That. Do that. There we go. So now it's starting to look like a proper room. Anyways, if you want to check out VTLS, my manga series, links are down below for it, by the way. So if you want to check it out too. As I'm doing this, like I say, you know my question of the day is to you lot. So I expect answers now. Have you done anything cool? If you do, please feel free to share your story with us, because I am happy to hear stories. Yeah. Edit, undo. Here we're going to zoom in for this one. Yep. And TV. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So we got that going now. Yeah, so all the straight things are nearly done. Hit undo. There we go, and the feet won't be seen. And then what we can do is then draw in all the bits and bobs. Except for that, the background needs to be done, obviously. That and then. Like that. So yeah, we got that going. There we go. So, because obviously it's facing directly at us, so there's be no like real thing there. Let's see. Button. Edit undo. Connecting the lines, that's why. Alright. Like that. There we go. And we'll see. Got the wire there. And then. No, hold on. That's lazy. Come on, James. I think it'd be more. Actually, I think actually the security would be more like that. Then what we do is get the site. Like that. Yep. Like that. Yep. So maybe we should just get the clouds involved. So obviously the way it's looking up, I think it wouldn't see the roofs anyways. Yeah, I think we might have to do that at this point. Yeah, so we got that. It will make it a little smaller end of it. So we've got the bushes. Yeah. We'll do all that. And the background, I think we're going to leave plain. I think we're going to sort of sunset sort of thing. And yeah. Edit undo. Sort of curve the dots so you know it's like dirt underneath, just so you know. Yeah, like that, and then well, and so now we got everything we need. Like, oh no, we don't. I forgot about all this. Hit undo. Get this out. And I did it again. See, this is the problem with these pens sometimes. Sometimes I just do what you want. And I've done it again. Right, stop it. We're going to do this. Well done. Right, now I didn't do it. Now I did it without goofing it. There we go. And then edit undo. Right, so we need to do a straight line here. And then just so we can follow it. Because then hopefully if I can meet that line, then I can do it properly. And then see. It's gone a bit wonk there. There we go. Hit undo. Head's eyes, so like, no, that's not right. Yeah. And then, yep. That's it, a lot better. And then, yep. Yeah, that's not right. So undo that. What we can do is now meet it where it's supposed to be and rub that out. Yeah. So what's there? Yeah. Okay, cool, because it won't be there for long anyways. It's just until I start filling it with books and stuff. So there we go. And then again. And then just rub that bit. See, that's the corner. Yeah, alright, cool. We're getting there. Finally. We are actually finally getting somewhere. So, obviously, like, sorry it's taking me a bit long to do this bit, but it's just like I say, I think, to be honest, this should hopefully be one of my best pieces, hopefully. And and that. There we go. And then sort of like that. So now we've got a bit more of a modernized home. So if we take the template, that template off now. Yeah, getting there. So really, we should see more of that. So like sort of, yeah, the edge. I don't know why that's not. over it a bit more. So just clean S. Have a chance to clean up later. So there we go, and then just sort of fix that up. That now got a bit more like a something's not right. Yep, something's not right. You know, like when you look at it, you go, yeah, that's not right at all. So sorry, but this ain't right. So what we go back to that green layer, pick up on the green, and this time I'm going to this light as a example, and got it, cross it, yeah, and then as the perception goes on, it gets smaller and smaller to the point, yeah. Now I can go back to black. Now, in theory, what should now happen is I get a bit more of that. There we go. And then, as long as it's done within the boxes, like that. Sort of. Keep still hand. There we go. And sort of did it under again properly this time. And what it should do is that thing should have a very hold on, undo, sort of. My hair's going a bit wiggly now. Come on, don't go wiggly. There we go. So now that should do it. Yes, 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 yes. That ceiling lights look a lot better and in place with each other now. A lot more in place. So now that looks a lot more better. We can kind of dig into the meat of it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna need to get some more. Hey, someone's live. So yeah. Anyways, anyways, let's go. Did I actually subscribe to Tofu? Let's double check. I'm going to click on her stream quickly just to see if I did subscribe to her, because she would live stream and she was really nice. So yeah, we had a bit of a conversation actually. She gave me some really handy tips. So you know, gotta give some artists the love where they need it. I am following you now. There you go. Hopefully she knows I followed her. I am following her. But yeah, no, she was really lovely. So you know, you got to do nice things. Let's see, yeah. So background wise, I think, to be honest, like, we're gonna leave the houses, and I'm not gonna do houses because to me that just doesn't really feel right. Yep. So anyways, let's get rocking. So yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna say give her hello as well. Yep. So I can't even hear her. So right, anyways, so yay, I got mentioned on her stream. Sorry, I can't hear you, love, because I'm live. Hold on. Alright. There we go. So just give it a bit of it. So yeah, if you're watching right now, love, hi, thank you. I just followed you, so shout out to you. Please check out. She's a really good artist, by the way. So please check out her feed. I know I'm like a small timey, but you know, my sofa's gonna be really bad, isn't it? Perspective ain't my forte, is it? To be honest, I should have done the sofa in squares. I think that's like what I should have done foresightly, really. I should have used some foresight. So yeah, anyways. So yeah, edit, undo. I think I'm gonna do that now, actually. So just to square up the sofa a bit and then like curve it out. That means like sort of I'm using the wrong tool again. James, stop using the wrong tools on Clip Studio. I'm very, very naughty. I'm very, very naughty. And I should not have done that. There we go. So if we do it like that, that should give some proper perspective to... I have a colleague who works hard only that I can't finish. Drives me crazy. Fair enough. Sorry, I'm reading someone else's chat. Like, I will be jumping back and forth between chats just in case, like, any of you guys might jump on mine. So yeah. So what yeah, I think my thing's a little out of whack. No, it's not. It's actually quite in whack. It's quite in whack, I swear. I think what we do is actually undo. There is the best way to do this is to straighten that out. And then do the perception lines. And then obviously you got that. So what should happen is I should get the perspective bang on. So let's just double check it. So that's hitting the middle quite nicely. Brilliant. Because I forgot, even with organic objects, you should really do this. So to be honest, I've been quite naughty. So yeah, thought so. I was a little out of whack. I like it. It sounds gangster, doesn't it? I'm out of whack, yo. So yeah. Anyways, probably say I'll go back to my stream. So yeah. Now I don't know why I'm thinking of what it's going to. So yeah. So perspective wise, the bottom of the seat should be there, which means arm of the sofa. See, like my brain's like thinking like 100 miles an hour. Right, just double check, make sure nobody's chatting on my bit. No, I'm still all by myself because I am so one way, ever show one way. I do like shit out of myself sometimes. Ah, for God's sake, no. It's because I was about to sneeze and literally, I had just went whoop. So yeah. Anyways, gotta go. See ya. Good luck with your stream. Smiley face. So yeah, I'm just saying goodbye now. Like, yep, you know, gotta go. See you later. Bye. Because I can't hear out because obviously I'm on stream right now. So, oh god, it's really hot today. Like, it's actually stupidly hot. Edit, undo. I think I met that corner right, haven't I? Yeah, so the end of the seat should be there. There's, oh, for God's sake. Go away. Nobody likes you. There, dumb. No, not you guys. I swear, I'm talking about the drawing. Like, nobody likes you drawing. Nobody likes you at all. Right, so we need to level that out, obviously. So yeah, that's the end of the sofa. So we need to sort of... God damn it, James. Use the right tools. God damn it. Got tools for a reason. You have these tools for a reason, boy. Use them. That's basically what I should be telling myself. Right, so the sofa. Yeah. So we got that. So yeah, all the perspective lines should be fine now. So obviously we rub that out and then we rub this out. So now we've got like a squared sofa, which is fine. I'm more... Oh, someone's messaged me. Who loves me, baby? What the earth? What the hell? Okay. What if the earth is not flat? I don't know why they messaged me about this. Why you... What? Question mark. I have been private messages about pins. Yeah. That was weird. I swear that I'm not weirded out at all. A little bit. Well, I am actually kind of weirded out by that, but there you go. And then obviously, yeah, and then sort of, yeah. Okay, so what we want to do is just sort of, yeah, we need a straight line here, so I can develop the sofa. I really should have done this on the lining stage, really. Now, I'm being really naughty. I should not have. Actually, if the halfway stage of the sofa is that, because I've got to remember perspective, which with perspective, it is a bit of a bitch. And obviously, if you're doing sofas, yeah. So, now I've done everything I need to do with the chair. I should now be able to... Hold on, what that? I should be able to actually do this correctly. Yeah, there we go. That's how a sofa should look like. And then obviously we're going to curve out everything and use the rubber to sort of guide the line so I can actually sort of do this properly. And then just sort of like that. And then just sort of, yeah. Hold on, doing it again. Yeah. So, hit undo and slide up. Just so, and then we could guide the sofa a lot more better. And so you do that. That. Because once I've started making the sofa better, then hopefully by then I should actually get like the right dimensions for it all. So that should be fine. God's sake, James. There we go. So obviously we're using these lines as guidelines for the sofa, and then we can rub that out. So now the perspective of the sofa should be like bang on, and then rub this out. And then hopefully without the guidelines, I can actually just make this better in general. Because to me, it is getting a little messy now. Because I've done this all on the same layer because I was stupid. And I did not think this through. I did not think the sofa part through. I thought everything else through, but not the sofa. See, I was so focused on the console and that side of it. I did not really fully concentrate on here. Which is, I'm kind of paying for it now. But now I've got myself a little bit more back on track. So hopefully the sofa should look a lot more better. So we could have the cushions like so. Like that. And then a little bit this. So this... Oh, that's taken over way too much. Edit, undo, edit, undo. Sort of. We want it just subtly take over, really. Not full on. So it just looks like, yeah. And then... Yeah. And then sort of. Yeah. Like that. Okay, cool. So, and then like this as well. Thin lines. So it's curving, but it has a meeting point. So it actually starts to look like an actual bloody sofa. And then same here. Arching it, and then arching it here. Yeah. So now... what it should look like is an actual sofa, and just get that lower, get that a bit more sofa-y. There we go. So we got that, and then what we can do is just do hint lines like that like obviously it's in the material, so it actually looks a bit more so free. And my nose, oh for God's sake, today is just my nose is just going, no, screw you, you are sniffing no matter what, even though I don't have a bloody cold. But there you go. And then hopefully now this gap it, so you do that, and then that, and then straight line that, straight line tool, and actually kind of harden that line there, and then yeah, there we go. So now we've got a lot more. It doesn't look that clean, does it? We really need to clean this up at some point. And my nose is absolutely leaking. Go away, nose, seriously. I'm trying to like work on stuff here. Right, let's clean this up a bit. Let's get these lines absolutely clean. There we go. So that line's now a lot more cleaner. And now we've just got to clean this up. Just clean it up. It just needs to be clean now. Because that sofa looks like one hell of a mess. So we're going to do it like how I would draw it. Now, that. There we go. Smooth that line. I nearly smoothed it out and then I goofed it at the last minute. There we go. And then here, it's just like that, and then that's a bit too, yeah, do that, and just clean out to be cleaned, and that, so sort of, and then really clean it up, and then sort of like that, and now we've got a line to just follow. There we go. Now that sofa looks a lot more better and cleaner. The line work there. So like everything else looks absolutely pretty much clean except for that. That's what happens when you try and incorporate objects before squaring it off. So remember that, kids. Please, like when you draw, make sure like you square everything out before you add curves to things, and then it should actually make your drawing a lot better than it is, so, or a lot cleaner when you do stuff like this. And make sure you do, if you've got a PC, just literally make sure you make another layout for this, otherwise you have to do like a lot of cleanup work like I'm doing now. So, because I'm a total goof and I did not think this through. But luckily for me, this total goof has actually fixed it, so hopefully. And then we do that. See that, and then what we can do now. Sort of tools here. Oh, my nose! Jesus Christ, James! I am telling myself off because my nose is just like leaking like mad. I apologize if you are watching this. And just do that. There we go. And sort of that there. Yeah, I think we won't do like no. That. Edit on. Yeah, do wires like sticking out there, chipboard, stuff like that. Yeah. So you know it's a chipboard and a little Magi core, really like Magi based tech. And then what we do is we'll use a typer and then we'll warp the text there. Oh my God, my nose. Please stop leaking. Go away. Nobody likes you, nose. Yeah, and Just bind it. Yeah. Just sort of to make it an actual proper encyclopedia of knowledge. So yeah, and then we've got that. So that, and also you just hollow it out. Just got like, yeah, like that. And Magi core, that glow. There we go. And then actually we could use that. Hold on. Use that, and then gonna have to rub it out very carefully. So very careful. That's it. There we go. And then we do the second layer. And then doing it again with the pen. God damn it, James. I'm telling myself off big time now, aren't I? Go. Like that. And yeah. And then what we can do is just make the same size. Add a bit of black here just so there's a gap. Games. And then yeah. Sort of, yeah. So there's going to be a lot of rubbing out here too here as well. Sort of, yep. Yeah, we can just tighten it. See, this is the bit that's going to take a bit of time doing the book stand. But, not the book stand, but book / game stand, you know. That bit out. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Sort of. Do the tops like that. Shadow it up. Just makes it easier then. So you just shadow there as well. So you know there's like a couple of books missing. Sort of. Yeah. Sort of make it look missing. Go. And I'm gonna do this. This. Yep. And that out. Yep, sort of like that. I didn't realise I didn't choose the right tool again, because I'm a derp. Do a lot of lines, yeah. And then, yeah, there we go. So it's like rows upon rows. Just get that. Clean it up a bit. And go. Sort of clean that up a bit. Yep, looking good. There we go. Right, now, as for the other bits, I think before we do that shelf for the consoles, we're going to do like the... just get a rub. See how that line work there. Yep. So. Yep. Let's do the remote. Like that. And do like one of those Amazon click remotes. Sort of. That. That. So like that as well. And then let's see. Yeah. That. And tell you what. I'll do sort of. And then sort of get sort of that. Like that, and then that's it. That, and then tool. sort of that slot. Yeah, and then you got like equivalent of the PS2 there. Sort of that. Oh Jesus Christ. There we go. Yep, and sort of that out. Stick. Remote. Like that. And then sort of let's do this and then that. Oh, my nose, for God's sake, go away. My nose just keeps going and going today. It's like, nope, nope. I'm going to keep making you sniffle. I think it's hay fever. We've got the Xbox. It's forward. Edit, undo, and just do the console like so, and then yep, there we go. So, and then see that. So see that. Yep. Yeah, that'd be cool. And then obviously you got the TV just probably here, and then like that. So that, and obviously like the plugins can be hidden somewhere behind there. Okay, cool. So if we take away that, yeah, so we've got all that now. So what I'm going to do for now is save it and then save as. So just in case anything goes apart. So we're going to need to save it as a Photoshop file because I'm not being funny. With Clip Studio, they don't really clear out like the colors as well as what Photoshop does. So we're going to do that, clear it out. Hopefully it will look really clean and then we can start coloring it straight away. So I'm just going to give myself a stretch. Oh no. And it's really hot today. Jesus. How hot is it today? Sorry, because my phone tells me. Not telling me. Okay, phone's refusing to tell me. That is fine. So yeah, it's not telling me one bit. It's not giving me one shred of information. It's 24 degrees, Jesus. And my PC's handling it really well so far, so yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Oh, it's about to shut down then. It's like, no. Anyways. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Anyways. So we need. Yes, I was going to open the Kaz's room. Let's slide draw content. We don't want that. We want. I believe it is under concept art. No, it's not. Jesus, that is really bad. Where did I hide it then? We got Vamp Salt. Come on, let me in. Don't be slow on me. Alright, so we're going to go Kaz's ROO. Yes! Awesome. So yeah, I have hidden it somewhere, just not where it should be. Whoopsie daisy. We are going to need to go on Photoshop for... So we want the magic wand. Select similar. What it should do... That. So select and deselect. Boom! Now it looks really clean. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we're going to save. Yeah, that looks really good now. I'm really happy with that. It actually looks a lot better than I expected it to be. It might be a little wonk here and there, but I think out of all of the things I've done, I think this is kind of one of my best backgrounds yet. So hold on, let's... I think it's just because I'm paying a lot more attention to perspective now, and I'm trying to use everything that Joe has taught to me. So now I can go for the absolute tiny details. Sort of like that. So and what we can do is just do this by hand. That. Too fit. Like that, and just sort of, yeah, establish something. It's not really Chinese character then. Actual. This is why I always keep it simple. So that. So yeah, okay, cool. We kept it as nice and simple as possible. The lights could have done some improving overall, but overall I'm really happy with the way it actually looks at the moment. So anyways, let's get on with the colouring. So file, save. So, well, we're doing shading first, and there is going to be a lot to do. So I think once we've worked out... For some Devil May Cry music then. So I know this tune. Layer. I think actually what we'll do is we'll go green first. Spill the bucket here. There's a reason behind this. And then we go layer, new raster layer. Then we go blue. And then we're going to go red. So there's going to be like 3 layers. Actually, no, I think we should go with... Yeah, I think we should go with... And then do is... We'll see what... Actually, no, I think we could actually go 2 types of colouring layer. Actually, funnily enough. See why in a minute. Might have to be free for the garden. But... Delete. Backspace. Where are you? I know there is a backspace. Yeah. What we'll do is we use so to sort of... Oops. See, this is why I don't like lasso. We'll go polygon. Polygon I can trust a bit more. Do the job. So, because the line's a bit more thicker here, I can actually kind of gun for it. Yep. Perfect. And then what we do with green... And what we do is we'll rub out by hand pieces of it. That. And then selection, deselect. So what we're going to do is just leave that blank and let the background be done last, I think. Because I think that would be the best course of action, really. There we go. Do this by hand. I know it's going to be like a little tinsy bit messy by hand, but... Because this is like sort of like a delicate thing, I'd rather like do it by hand. Like that. And I can actually have control ultimately of what gets coloured and what doesn't. So there we go. And like that. and then... But also, guys, I made a feedback thing. So if you are a Patreon, please make sure you do the feedback thing. It's kind of like, look, sorry, can't do a live draw recently. So here is like a little thing for you patrons. So it's like a yearly feedback thing. So you could tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what do you want to see more of, what you want to see less of on my live draws. It's just so it helps me, helps you, basically, sort of mentality. To be honest, we could do that in almost one layer, so I'm not too worried about that. So as for this, we're going to rub out this. So the primary objective of this is to do this in one layer, in 2 layers. So when I rub out this, I'm only doing it so I can actually do my sorry, so it does my job a lot easier, so I don't have to mess around with it as much when it comes to shading and that. I could just take my time and do it in 2 separate layers, which is what I would rather do, because then it just helps the shading out a lot better. So what we're going to do is separate some of this stuff into other things. Trust me, it just makes the whole process faster. So once I've done this, I'm going to put some Enquire Within on, obviously, and now I can do stuff like this. It's much easier when I... So yeah, as you can see, like when I get to do stuff like that, it just makes my life a lot easier. This is going to be... so I think what we're going to do is start at the top, work my way. See it now, I can do that because there's obviously 2 different like colors. So, and then all I've got to do is figure out where the light is coming from. So we'll do it segment by segment. That'd actually be a smarter. So yeah, we'll do it segment by segment, so I can actually make sure I don't stop at all. See, worst nightmare is I muck this bit up and I'll ruin it. So now, as you can see, what I do is when I'm colouring, like what I've noticed is if you do stuff like this, it makes life a whole lot easier. Especially if you've got like characters and backgrounds, or you've got like highly detailed backgrounds like this. And my nose keeps going off, and I wish it stops going off. And then obviously we do this. And what we can do is get back to that layer and then fill in like blue bits like what's on the table. So the floor doesn't really have much, so what we can do is just keep the chair there but separate the table. Now as for this, I think it would be really best if we jump up to the black selection, select is to rub this bit out. It's like that. So why did I do this in the first place if I end up doing this? It's just if you're wondering why I did this, it actually makes it easier for me to do things like that, so I can see what's going on and then I can lower it or whatever. And then, but to be honest, I should have done that in the first place, but you know, you live and learn, as they say. So yeah, so now what I should do is that and then delete. So as you can see, as I'm doing this, it separates the games and that shelf a lot more. So when I shade it in, it should give me a lot more chance to do the right thing. And obviously, make sure I don't do wrong things like that. But yeah, I think this is kind of one of my better sort of backgrounds. And I would definitely like to save this one day so I can actually use this as a reference point as his front room. So... because then also what it does, it gives me a lot more clear objective of what I need to do. Now as for this, what we're definitely going to do is separate. Yeah, oh wait, and once I've done this, what we do is we'll separate the shelves from the consoles just to make my life a lot easier. Like again, section by section, just so it just gives my thing a lot more breathing space when it comes to errors. So it's also, this is why I do this, it gives me breathing space for any errors I make along the way. And wait, I will fill this, like, the gaps up in blue. So stuff. So what I do is gap it first, and like that, and then what I do is I break the gap afterwards, so it makes my life a lot easier. That. So the reason, like I say again, I'm doing this is to actually make my own life easier, like that, and then I can fit what's happening. Selection, deselect, and then what you do is you pick up that blue and you can fit it in by hand like this. So you still get that wall, but at the same time the consoles are now absolutely separated, which means it should make my life a lot easier for shading as well. So that's the whole reason why I do this sort of thing. So yes, it may take time, but in the long run it's going to make things a lot easier to do with, like I say, colouring the artwork, stuff like that. So, you know, if you're interested why I do this, that is why. It just makes my life a whole lot easier. And then when I colour, I can then break it down into layers. Then, like I say, I could do stuff like this. To be honest, the objects aren't really separated enough for me to warrant it to stay on the same layer. And then I could do stuff like this. Book as well. Edit, undo. Sure, I get it done. And as you can see here, like, sort of like that. And then, so yeah, as you can see, that's how I do things generally. And then out. You got the book sorted. So as you can see here now, like, everything is separated nicely. But like I say, we're going to keep the chair as blue, I think, and then obviously do. Like I say, the easier I can make things for myself, the better. So that's the whole idea behind it. And then we use the red to sort of map out the shade, the back shading beforehand, and just sort of, yeah, like that, and then sort of like that. So yeah, that's why I kind of gap everything. And got to do that. And then sort of, there we go. So they know, like, there's a wire there. So there we go. I forgot to put a wire there. Like, out of everything, like, tech based, that I wanted to do better. But yeah. So like I say, as you can see here, now everything's ready to shade. And I'm going to put some Enquire Within on when I set up the shading. So shading should not now take me too long to do. So yeah, I'm going to slam this Enquire Within on, and I hope you enjoy it. So I shall see you, or talk to you, I should say, in a few minutes. So yeah, see you soon. This is Enquire Within. Please check them out.
I never There is no with a rifle in my hand. To kill is my design. Take the flesh, break it wide. I see you walking, you're all alone. Right in my crosshairs, run your way home. Some consequences, like prison still. My fingers twitching, it's time to kill. You cannot run from the hunter. Murder, he takes his aim, pulls the trigger. Murder, you cannot run from the hunter. Murder, he takes his aim, pulls the trigger. Murder. Take and fire!
Nope.
You cannot run from the hunter. You cannot run from the hunter. He takes his aim, pulls the trigger. You cannot run from the hunter. He takes his aim, pulls the trigger.
That was Enquire Within, guys. Go and please check them out. Their link is down below. And anyways, let's get back to the background music. I might actually no, I'm going to play some Murder Utopia because I want to focus a little bit more on this, and then I'll get back to straight chatting because my voice is, you know. So this is my old band, Murder Utopia, so please. Loading, I swear. Oh, fair crashed it. That was my old band, Mergitopia. Please go check them out. Link is down. Well, no link because it's my old band. But if you want to check it out, just go on Facebook, go on Mergitopia, and give our page a like just to show, you know, our old band some love. I think we have got one more recording, but I don't know where the hell it is at the moment. So, hold on. Hold on. Oop, I pinkterized it all. Right, there we go. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm literally now doing the shading of the blue layers. Let's do that. And we're gonna have to pick up on blue there, and then just sort of, yeah, casually, not delete the lines, but just to get it all together. Right, because I didn't connect it there. So yeah, and then we'll do that. So you just smooth out that a little bit just to keep it a little bit more pro looking. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do is this wall here. Sort of then straight down to like so. Yeah. So you know there's like shading going on here, and what we can do, let's have a, so that, so we can spare it a little bit. There we go. It's a bit silly, but hey, you know, it's got to make sure it's all neat and tidy. All right, cool. And then get the blue out and we'll get more, so it's a bit thicker. All right, cool. And let's see. So we've got the room dynamic going on. See, we've got a. I need to jump back to this layer. I forgot to do something on here. I forgot to do that sofa. I was so focused on the garden that I forgot to do this. So, and yeah, sort of, yeah. So, and then what we can do is just fit it. Oh no, we're going to pinkerize everything. Undo. That is not good. Anyways, let's keep going. Just do that and then do that. Yeah, and then I got like the template I need just to sort of work on this a little bit like that. Obviously, because it's closer. Okay, cool. Now we can jump back to this layer and continue with the floor here. Sort of. Actually, edit undo. Do that. So, yeah. Sort it out there and yeah, because obviously I don't think there'll be any shading here apart from to the room. And what it does, it separates the room for me a bit more as well as I'm doing it. So what will happen is when I'm shading the rest of it, it should, in theory, what should happen is I can then colour in a bit more freely. Colouring. Yeah, I'm taking the mick out myself. Deal with it. Yeah, so hopefully this should, yeah, sort of. Handles. Absolutely don't. Get the blood. Bit there. Should that happen? So we're going to draw that in a little bit because it's all going to be black anyways. So we'll take advantage of it while we can. Yes, I am singing out to myself. Deal with it. I know it's crazy, but there you go. And obviously what we do is we'll wrap up the consoles a bit. So do that just so it's got a bit more of a oomph to it. See, ground floor there, blue, sort of nick it like that. Sort of shade it, just like that. Yep, because we don't have to do this point. There we go, and let's do it. Let's care. Do a bit of shading here, just so it just looks all a part of it all. And yeah, right, we got that done. So the bookshelf itself. So what we do is we'll make this really darkened, so you know it's just like the ceiling of it. Then we can do it from there. So the bookshelf is going to be the one that's mostly detailed, and maybe a little bit of the table. But other than that, we want it to just be a real easy transition to shading. Yeah, so what we're trying to do is it's just sort of, yeah, get the shadows here. So yeah, as you can see, it's looking pretty good at the moment. I'm quite happy with the way it's going. Just sort of, and then just clean up. So. Yep. There we go. Sort of. Yeah. What we do is we'll do that. Yeah, just clear it up there. There. Just so. Yeah. So like I say, it's. We'll blacken that. Just so it's got the shelf's got a bit more life to it. So see, it's easier when you're doing stuff like this. It's harder when see. So we're gonna get the blue and just strict that line, and then what we can do is just fix stuff like, just so you know. So yeah, so you got a bit of like light coming through to the shelf, so which is brilliant. Actually, we're gonna do it and actually just sort of use the blue to sort of soften that shade a bit, sort of like that. Sort of. Yeah. There we go. Get it established in there. To sort of, there we go. But the bit that I think was going to take the longest really out of all the blue bits was literally the shelf here, and see a little bit, yeah. Get the blue sort of. I'll leave that because I think we can't really deal with that right now. Now as for James, there we go. The floor here is pretty fine, so we just sort of undo. Shading needs to be here. Keep forgetting that because I am a dimwit. There we go. Now we've got the shading here, and then we'll do it as a clipboard. You get the blue, sort of cut that shading out a bit. Like that. Sort of like that. So now what should happen is, I'm fingers crossing, it should look alright. Pick up the blue. So yeah, so we've got some bits here that are still blue. So we've got the walls here, and see the separate bits, so we just have to just track it down. It's not that hard to do. like that. And then now what should happen? Hold on, selection, deselect. Get the rubber, just rub out that. So now should get the black. Pull on it, brush it. There we go. Now when we put the blue black in, just do that and then unlock that layer. We want to unlock it for just quick sake, and then just obviously there's stuff we missed on the table here, so you always deal with the stuff you miss, like that. Edit, undo, just like that. So like that. See inside here, I was planning to go all black here, just so you know it's gappy. Like that. And as for the book, this was going to be the difficult bit. And then to get the rubber, and then yeah, there we go. There we go. That. There we go. And then the little chipboard. You know, there we go. Right, now we can skip onto this layer here. So hopefully now we hit that green. So we can spot any greens that we might have missed. No, in general, that's actually pretty good for me. The selection, deselect. So now what should happen is get the big thing here. We lock that as well. And do that again. And then just sort of. So now, as you can see here, look how amazing that now looks. So now you've got this whole sort of thing going on with it. So, need to stretch again out. My back just went click, click. Hello, by the way, new person. Thank you for coming and watching. So, see if there's anyone on my chat right now. Nope. Okay, cool. So I've had a drink. So here we go. So now what do we do? I think we're going to do the foreground first, I think. So duplicate a layer. And we're going to start by doing the walls and that. Now, obviously this is Cass's home from my manga series. So obviously she's a bit of a techie person. So we want the decoration to be as, what's the wording I'm looking for, it, as modern home as possible. So we're looking at whites, blacks, greys. Maybe a hint of colour on the ceiling, I think, to bring out the room. So I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to make the walls itself white. And then any sort of decoration has colour. So edit, undo. And the bookshelf. I think we're going to go for a dark grey to indicate black, or a really dark blue. I'm not too sure yet. But if you have an idea, maybe, like, sort of let me know. Like, seriously, I'm more happy to hear you guys out. If you want to think otherwise, let me know. So yeah, and I think what we're going to do is make like that shelving metallic. Yeah, so as you can see, it's like consoles faded there. I know, but hey ho. What we're going to do is actually just do this by hand, because obviously we've got loads of stuff here like shelving. Edit, undo. Yeah, well, that's a smart move, James. I like to tell myself off a lot, as you can hear. So yeah, at the moment we are actually at finally the colouring phase after so long. If we have a little bit of time today, I might do a quick second drawing. I'm not sure of what yet, but let me know if you do. If you're anyways, undo. Yeah, that's the wall. What am I doing? Stop that. Yeah, I like it. I'll just tell myself off a lot. James, no, behave. to re-enter that just to colour that in. There we go. And so yep. We've got one bit of the wall white. Get rid of the background so I can actually see one. And as you can see here, we're going to do that, and stretch out there, just so. There we go. Now, as for the floor, I think the roofing and the floor should be the same colour. So, let's see. Kaz's favourite colour is red, so we'll go for that. So we go fully saturated first, and then we desaturate it to 150. Brighten it up a little bit. So we can, I just want to see what that red looks like first before applying it. So obviously we're going to do that. Hand, scribble it in. Yeah, so we want to make this, like I say, a modern home. Make it look really nice. So we're going to go for like sort of red and white theme with a bit silver and black mix. So there is, and down, so like that. So job essentially. There we go, and then let's do that, and then hopefully that should just pick all that up, that red, and then that little bit red. So yeah, so we got everything, and we're gonna dull that down a bit more because I want to make it carpet color. Say dull it down to a darker shade of red. What we're gonna do is do a smart thing. Actually no, selection deselect. There's a smarter way of doing it than that. Like that. We're gonna get the spray can and texturize it a little bit. We want spray. I want spreckles, proper light color. Yeah, let's try that. See what happens. See what effect does that give us. Undo. I think a bit smaller would do the trick. We don't want it huge. We just want it, and just sort of different hues. Like I say, we really want to. Maybe scraping could do the trick for me. So we do that, and then what we do is sort of. That's better. Sort of. Get some bright red in. So yeah, now that should give that carpet feel. So let's deselect. Yeah, I think it's done a very good job. Nevertheless, like not brilliant, but you know, it looks like carpet, feels like carpet. Hold on, edit, undo. Let's try and just get that little bit there. Obviously, get that edit, undo. Right, I have done the oopsie. So we're gonna click undo a lot. Oh. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And get it dark. Just get it bright. Oh, that's a bit too bright. Edit, undo, undo. I think I should have smudged this down, honestly. And what we'll do is we'll just spread it a little bit here and there, just to give the illusion that I've did this totally on purpose. I swears. There we go. And there we go. That looks a lot better now. Selection, deselect. That looks a bit more carpety now. Brilliant. It looks, actually, it's coming together. Feel free to subscribe if you're enjoying this at the moment, by the way, guys. Now, what for my next trick? I think we're going to do the cupboard, and I think we're going to go for like a sort of, like I say, a grey black, I think. Actually, no, we're going to go for like a hint of blue, just to get that, yeah, there we go. Black feel to it. So it looks like it's black, but it's not really at the same time. But that should be absolutely fine. Because obviously if you do black on shading black, it's just it would just ruin the illusion completely. So I have to do something to sort of counterbalance that. I think it's the right wording for it if I'm thinking it right. Yeah, and then sort of there we go. what we do is we'll go a little, not a little bright, a little darker side. Dark enough, is it? Push its limits. There we go. Just do it like that. I think we do it all the way for the inside, just so it just feels like it's in the inside of the cabinet. Then I think we should drop the... I don't know, like, should I do the shelving maybe the reddish colour? I don't know. Like, I'll probably, like, think about that. Like I say, because I want to make this look like a modern home and use, like, sort of modernised colours and use a hint of one colour. So, because obviously a lot of modernised use a lot of black and whites, and I think we're going to actually do, like, a dulled red. See what that looks like on the shelf. Actually, not too bad. I kind of like that. Like a dull... Sorry, edit, undo, edit, undo. And look at what I'm doing now. That's actually being the cleverest monkey in the world. There we go. Undo. There we go. So now we fixed that problem. Sort of, yeah. Let's do the same here. Sort of sketch it in. Yeah, I think the shelving of this colour would look good. Actually looks quite... I'd probably do something like this, actually. Decorating shelf-wise. Okay, so we've got the shelf done. Now time to do this. Now I think we're going to pick this up, make it a bit more of a shiny colour, like a silver, like a steel sort of. No, I think a bit more silvery. It doesn't look modern enough, actually. Well, I'm just telling myself off as I'm going as well. If you ever do that with your artwork, please let me know. Do you tell yourself off for mistakes you know you should not have made? Let me know. Yeah, and then we'll do that. There we go. And then the gaps between soles. Do that so it actually gives that sort of real feel. Now this, we're going to do that and lean it towards blue. Darken it a little bit. So we can do... Oh no, that's on a different layer. Derp. derp. I am a derp sometimes. Yeah, we're going to have to unblock that layer and actually... So we're going to do those handles on a different layer, methinks, just so... But we will colour that in properly because actually I've obviously made a oopsie there. So we will correct that as soon as possible. So anyways, guys, if you are up to anything exciting this weekend, please let me know. If you are coming to MCM Comic Con this October, please let me know as well. Like, obviously, it'd be great to hear what you're looking forward to. Maybe, you know... You're watching this right now, you're thinking, oh, maybe I could give this guy's manga a chance. I'll meet him in person. And you know what? I'd be happy to do that. Even if you don't buy anything from my store, I'm happy to talk to you guys. And obviously, I've got a guest artist. Like I said, Hayrin.art. She's absolutely amazing artist, so please go and check her out. Right, so we're going to unlock this layer quickly. Just, no. I like it, I get my unlocked and that mixed up. Edit, undo. Have I unlocked it? Yeah, I've unlocked it. So I'm going to pick up that colour. Just quickly go over that. Just to sort of fix that mistake. There we go. And we relock it. There we go. So there's not really much to go on. So the colour, I think we're going to go custom coloured controller. Do that. Lower the saturation to 152, methinks. Go up a little bit brighter red. And then what we'll do is we'll do that and then get the blue. Fix up some bits that I do not want. That. Undo. I think we're going to need a smaller pen for this job. So, and zoom in closer. So we'll fix the controller. I think we're going to actually colour in the controller by hand on this, instead of leaving it to a separate layer for me to do. Now, the controller bumpers. Obviously, I'm referencing the Xbox controller here. And obviously, we'll do that. Feel free to go on the chat, guys, and feel free to chat to me. Seriously, guys, I am easy. You know, I'm quite laid back, so, and I think we won't do the complete Xbox colour scheme, but we'll sort of, you know, reference it at least, because I know that. Do you know what? If I get this right first time round, I'm going to be like, James, you absolute div. Right, it's a bit silverish colour, and instead of X, I think, what? So if we're X, Y, Z, so it's the third letter, so A, B, C. So if we call it the C box, and go for like a darkish green for the height, that, and maybe go for a bluey grey. Actually, yeah, there we go. So yeah, so references, if you switch the alphabet the long way around, you should get like X instead of C. So hopefully that's like a sort of little cool reference. If not, you know, oh well. Right, now let's have a look at this. So we're going to unlock this because obviously I have done some oopsies. So we want to correct that. We're going to do that, but darken that one. Do the remote here and just sort of really correct that. Do the brighter. We're going to do, yeah, like that, and then buttons like so, and then switch it up to green, grey it out, and then sort of get that controller sort of really looking good. And same for the Xbox One. Just sort of clean up some messes here. And so use that, and then that as well. Just make the controller a little bit more customed. Right, as for this, right, what we're going to do for this, I think we're going to make the edges the same colour, but dip it out to blue a little bit more. Sorry, I'm just listening to music like, Jesus. Do you know what? I like Pretzel. It's just too shame it just fills up the chat box with, this is what Pretzel's playing right now. But if I don't want that to happen, I have to pay premium. I don't have the monies for that, sadly, so... yeah, anyways. No, that doesn't really go well, does it? About this. Yeah. I'm going to dull those colours a little. And I'm going to go for one of those tablets that have stuff like that. That. And then we do the white screen sort of thing going on. And what we can do is make that glow a little bit where the screen is. So it's a bit roughly. To be honest, the main focus is the room itself, not the items on it. In it. Okay, I think, to be honest, I might as well just do everything else, shouldn't I? Because, I mean, it's not really that hard to complete. This is like the easy part. So, we're going to go grey here. Sort of. So, edit on. I don't know why I'm hearing this music. It's very ravey. Like, I asked for it to put on rock, and it's like, nope, we're going to rave it, mate. Sorry. I'll tell you what, we're going to get the rubber and just clean up that white. Smaller. Not like that, people, you filthy-minded people, but I love you for it. There we go. The controller, that's done. So, it is literally just that seat. Actually, yeah, seat and the stuff on the table. So I might as well do the seat now. So we're going to do the same thing, me. So what we're going to do is colour it in a sort of very deep sort of cushion red. Oh, no, that's on the drawing itself. Undo. James, you silly bunny. There we go. I'm singing at myself, yes, because I am calling myself a silly little bunny. Anyways, guys, feel free to share and subscribe to this Twitch channel if you want to, or if you want to catch up on any stuff that I have done recently. I've got like videos on YouTube channel, so you can catch up. So yeah, it's a bit something for everybody. Now, as we're gonna do, we're gonna get a spray can. I think we're just gonna tone spray it this time. Just sort of, yeah, that as well, just to make it feel like it's like a foam sort of thing that you put your back on. Now, what we can do, and my legs vibrate like, why? Just thought I might let you know. We'll do that. I think we just lean it towards better. Up there. Yeah, as you can see, it's actually starting to look like a proper home, which is really cool. And I can't wait to get my hands into the consoles and everything just to do everything up. But I'm just trying to do like rough colouring really for now. And then do all the shine to bring out the details, hopefully. And then hopefully it should look really super nice. Anyways. So I've just got to decide what to do with these surfaces here. But first, we're going to do the book. So, first off, we are going to brighten that up. There we go. Sort of. Undo. Come on, James. Focus, boy. Get your focusing game on. And I'm doing it again. So, yeah. Focus up. Do this. There we go. There we go. Do us all in one, to be honest. And beige pages. So we're going to go for yellow. Just give the pages a little bit of a look. Get those things yellow. Because I think those bindings will be absolutely awesome edge. And then we're going to go for the metallic. Again. Oh, that's why. Because I haven't locked it. Derp. That's why I haven't got it done. So we're going to get technology bits here. Let's do that card. It's obviously not been painted on yet. Get the screwdriver. Well, get the screwdriver. Let's do that. And what we're going to do is go for a deep blue here. You'll see why, because I'm going to make that glow. And I have to unlock that again, because this is the bits I've stupidly missed out. There we go. And then yeah, and that chipboard is too saturated. Lock it again, James. Lock it in. Darker, get the chipboard sort of that cut up. And then what we'll do is we'll get its blue wire. Sort of, yeah, there we go. So now all the items on the table are coloured in. Well, oh, someone's coming in. I think that's point. Anyways, file, save. Just get warm. Jesus, it's so warm, and it was like raining and chilly like within the last few days. So we're going to do a textbook on Photoshop. Just because it's better, text is better on Photoshop than this. So yeah, so now that's done, we're going to duplicate that just in case, because I've got a feeling we're going to have to do 2 layers of colouring here. So layer, new raster layer. It's not duplicate layer. Derp. There we go. Now I've stopped derping. Right, now as for the books, so we're going to do 1 row where it is 3 rows. I think it's games. I think for the more of the Xbox titles, we're going to go with the green, like the pale green I've gone with. Do that, and then see, 1 lot should be white. It's so, yeah, making like a cute little reference to it. And then we won't put the titles on, and then obviously like the newer gen Xbox titles are that. And same with the PS titles. So we're going to do, yeah, 4 shelves of games actually. That. And then get the blue. That. So it's all one sort of category of games. In the Sega Mega Drive, we're actually going to do something quite clever. All the Mega Drive and Nintendo games always had like black sides to the boxes. What we're going to do is do some of them like a real pale red. It just looks like it's faded. 2 of them like that, and the rest we're going to do blue. So you can tell like they're really like old school console games, because it used to have the logos like there on the side. I think that'd be kind of like fun to do. And now as for books, now this is going to get the fun part, is we're going to literally do some this color, some white, here and here and here, and some blue, because obviously books come in all shapes and sizes. Blue ones, we do red ones, just saturated. So I'm done here. Got a couple of yellow ones right here as well. So there we go. And then some will have like sort of coloured silver binding, gold binding here, like that. like that. So you can tell like their books, their games, and blah blah blah. Some of them might be DVDs as well. So yeah, so we've got that sort of nice sort of, it's a book. There's books living here. Now, as for the tables, what colour should I do the tables? That's going to be a question and a half. We're going to need a secondary colour, aren't we? So we go for like sort of blue, a desaturated blue. Or purple, actually, because that would scheme. That spill. Let's go darker. Let's do that. Trying to think. Yeah, we'll do the same with the table here. Just keep it in theme, basically. I think would be the most important thing. And see, because it's this background, to make sure. So, and yeah, it's actually looking pretty good. Like, there is like a color theme in the home now. Like, it actually looks quite a nice modern little home. So I'm really proud of what I've done so far. I think we're gonna go darker with this so far. A little bit lighter. Yeah, that's a good. Oh, edit undo. I think like for the TV frames and that, go for like sort of again modern tech black sort of thing. So yeah. And actually, we're going to do the whole sofa and then do individual. So yeah, there we go. So we've got the sofa now, and now we're going to do it like a little bit darker, like front those. Do the trick side of the bit. So just got that feel to it. Just the front of the. Just so it's just got a bit more. Just a bit more of a theme to it, really. That. What we do is we'll pick up on the green quickly, and then just. What time is it? It's about 2 o'clock. We may not have time for another one, but we'll do our best to sort of. Yeah. So we do. Now we're going to get the spray out. Sort of saturate. Oh, so it's just got that sort of material feel to it. So just to give it that sort of feel. Okay, so now we're going to go blue, go dark. Screens. Like I say, I think we will have to do this in 2 layers and like separate the wires and the screens. As for this, sort of. Yeah, there we go. See the DVD. Actually, so would. Okay, cool. Now, as for the consoles, we're going to do one that color. Controller, I think. Just do that as a blurred thing. Right, not that one. Like that. And then one's going to be sort of. So it's old school. Old school pale. It's too white. Lean that towards green oil. As they get older, they do try to show this greeny colour. And then another one sort of near black green. Sort of like that. Just brightly colour the wires. Should be like sort of. Brighten it up. Don't have to do wires another. And there we go. So now we got like the sort of thing going on. Now the lights, we're gonna go actually darken them as a sort. No, I think we're gonna go. Yeah. So reason why I do this first is so when I do the adjective glow layers for stuff that glows, it makes it a lot easier for me to sort of do that. So now as for this, we're gonna go for like a dark blue screens. It makes it easier to really shine those screens out. We have to. So, and for this, yeah. So what we do is that's off. The screen's off there. It's a bit more as well. Plus, I don't have to do it later. That will keep bright, and do is we'll try and do a picture of darker colors. So, the wire there should be. There we go. And now, as for this, we're going to have to do this in a couple of minutes. So what we're going to do first is do the bushes here. Do the mud and the... We do the same thing. Pavement separated the bit that separates last. That and then... Get that up. Sort of... Yeah. Grey box. Do. And we're going to do a little lightning symbol. Sort of. So dangerous thing. And then what we do is we're going to do a layer on top of that, and then do like a screen layer, so you can actually it makes it look like you'll see in a minute. So we'll do that. Yeah, and do that. Sort of. Then yeah, like that. And then the wall itself, I'm gonna make actually white. So white, sort of sort of like a reddish brick wall light. So it just looks a bit more nicer. Just like that. Pavement blue I'll go for. Should go a little bit. Like say we want to modernise this home, so this is why I think we needed to do it in 2 layers, but I'm getting a bit too cocky. Thinks, but I think we'll go for it, see what happens. Then like a steel grey, like yeah, just make that whole door sort of grey, shiny, so it's like a steel door, and then pavement like sort of separator there, brown, sort of get them there. There we go. So now it looks like a lot like a back garden. Right, now as for the background itself, I think we need to do that shining. So new layer. Right, now we're going to make the sky obviously sky blue. So we want to actually, it's a bit more saturated than that, isn't it? Just looking outside for reference, actually. Yeah, and just saturate that a little bit more. A bit too dark. Up a bit. Like a sort of nice little blue. Yeah, I think that's... Look, it's not close yet, but we need to get a little closer. There we go. Now we need to do a dark sort of big orange colour. Towards orange a bit more. So, sort of. And sort of like going on. like that. So yeah, so it looks a bit more nicer like that. And what we can do is do the sun breaking through that. Yeah, I think we got what we wanted. So the reason why I do the lighter bits, well, I want light dark, it's like I say, it just gets that real, when I use the overlay layer, then it really brings it out. So we're going to do a new layer right now, just so we don't forget it. And then obviously it's the background layer. So what we need to do is start off a yellow, sort of need a soft spray, bigger, that, and then slowly that, get it darker as that. It's not least that. See what I'm doing, and then we additive the layer. So we do that. Do that spray. Spray. Hold on. Soft and sort of gently come back a little bit. Get the spray can paint. Pick up that blue. Get that edge to slowly fade away. See, I think we get rid of that in total. And then we lock that. Not lock it. Lock that. And then we get the spray can to do the rest of convincing for it. Do that first. Brightest colour yellow. Then that spray. Totally get that. So yeah, now as you can see, we've got the sun out, everything. Now what we do is we get red to bring the sun color, and then slowly just did that wrong. It's the background to that, and it's towards. There we go. So now you've got the sunlight sort of breaking through it, and you've got that sort of nice sunset effect. Sunlight effect, like it's out, it's nice today. So now we'll do another layer. This is the easy part, so watch and learn, as they say. Do that. Screen. Do that, and yep. Like that. So what it does then, it gives you that sort of window effect. Selection. Select. So now you got that nice window effect there. Let's see. So now we've done that. What we do is we don't have to really deal with that. I think to be honest, soft light. That maybe hard light. What's going on here? Oh, I see. Yeah, we need to do it like that. Turn to screen. Yeah, now I'm getting that effect now. Soft, we want it hard. So now what we're going to do sort of done. So now you got that really nice sort of through the glass effect, and I don't need to do any shining there, so it just brings it out a lot more. Now what we do need to do, however, so we need to bring that black forward. Layer, new raster layer, and then we'll go hard light. Now because of try soft light, see what happens. Yeah, actually that gives side effect, so sort of that, so it gives that sort of feel to it. That. 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 Yeah. That's soon enough. That. So up a bit. Shells, and then that's what we do. So we do that for all the techie stuff. Except for the metal parts there. The glows for it as well. So yeah, let's get the light in it. Yeah. Yeah. Like that. There we go. So there we go. Ah. There we go. Yeah. And the table should have a shine as well. Right. Up. That. Like that. Go. And there we go. Tech. Screwdriver. There we go. So, and then go. Give the light here. So it just looks like the light's coming in from there, and it just gives it sort of a bit more of a lived-in feel. So yeah, we got that. And then now we can do layer. Actually, that. Use the lighting on here just to sort of give those carpets a bit more oomph. Chair. That's it. Vibe. Like that. So yeah, so now we've got a bit more of a lived in house feel. So now what we're going to do is layer. Just a layer. No, we don't want to go over the lighting, so we're going to go underneath that and then get the spray can. Sort of. Madness, as they say. Then what we do is we get the rubber. We go. That and now what we can do. So look at what they say. It's just so it just gives it a lived-in vibe. There we go. Similar. Yeah. Then sort of tidy it up here. There we go. So now you've got that sort of nice thing going on. Now, as for this, keep that there. Pardon me, I'm burping. Guys. Then rubber. That. So the TV just feels like, you know, like that. And then let's find a layer. So yeah, and then sort of help. Actually, I'll tell you what I can do. Tell you what I'm going to do actually. I'll open. We're going to open up one of the oldest concept arts ever. So Actually, no. We're going to do not oldest one, but the one of the live draws. Selection, select all, edit, copy. Hit paste. You'll... Edit, copy. Edit. Cool. So, right, we're going to bring this picture right up the just before bringing it down. Edit, retransform. Wait. Yes, that's the one. That. You know what? Then we'll do it like a flip show. There we go. So we've got that straight. Yep. Now, hopefully with this trick, it's just going to look freaking awesome. So, really hoping it will. Brilliant. So now, let's try at... Right, one more at 60. Perfect. So it actually looks like you've got like a picture like lighting up from the screen. I'm really happy with that, actually. I'm just happy with that little reference to one of my drawings. So yeah, that is really awesome. You got a picture of Kaz there. So anyways, guys, I believe I am... Yeah, I'm pretty much done now. So where's I save this? Save... No, I'm not done yet. I just remembered what I need to do. So, we need to get on Photoshop. That's what we need to do. Because derpy little me did not think about the book. So we are going to open Kaz's room. I'm so pleased how that's turned out. I want to do that more often now. I want to do TVs, draw TVs more often and do things like that. Like referencing drawings. So much fun. Reference. That's so cool. It actually looks like it's part of the screen. I'm so happy with that. Now we want to go under all this. Yeah, we only want to be above the colouring. ICT errors, I think. Now this is where we're going to need spellings. So this is where... So sorry if you hear Google. The science and how to use it in technology. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I don't want to hear. So you can hear it going off now, can't you? Like, sorry. Don't worry. I know how to spell a couple of things, so it's... Okay, edit, free transform. Now we move it. Like that. And then what we do is tinier, because this is going to be an Easter egg. It's a reference to Erim. So there we go. And check spelling. Oh, nah, it's done. The science of major and how to use it in technology. Oh, no. Ooh, what have I done here? So hopefully Erim will spot the reference. Edit. Transform. There we go. So now we've got like a reference to Erim. I think that she will love that. So yeah, there we go. Now we are done. We could save this, and we're going to save it as a PNG file as well. We don't need you anymore. So ta-da! Don't need you anymore. Bye-bye. I'm really pleased with what I did with that picture, though. That was like freaking awesome. Like, I didn't think I could pull it off, but I did. So I'm so amazed with myself for that. I know. Like, sometimes, you know, like, when you come out with something we're really pleased with, that's what it's like for me. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, so like, I made a reference to Erim, which is good. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this live draw today, please subscribe to this channel. My YouTube, all my other social medias, the links are down below for everything you need. And I shall see you next episode. So I shall see you all later. Bye. If you enjoyed everything you've seen today, please buy volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Vamp on Manga. Links are down below. You can buy the books directly from me, or you could go on Amazon and get all 3 volumes. If you've got Amazon Prime, remember they are free to read. So please get your butts on it, get reading, get downloading. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Lee and Joe, thank you for being with our Patreons. So if you want to see what I want to draw next episode, go on Patreon and vote today and reap other rewards like sneak previews for the next VTLS volumes and much more. If you want to send fan art, however, send it to vamploss@hotmail.com. Make sure you have your name and everything on it so I can obviously, you know, on your artwork, so as they appear here, you can say they're done by you. Or hashtag me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or to me at hashtag VTS fan art. And I shall see you all next time. Bye.